Infrastructure is being stretched. Major arterial roads and bridges are underwater. Public transport services are being wound down as the CBD is cleared. Desperate residents have cleared shelves in shops, and petrol stations are under siege, with fears supplies will dry up. The Premier describes it as a ghost town. Brisbane CBD has been abandoned, the power shut down for safety's sake. Queensland's capital is suffering the worst inundation for at least 100 years. At 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, the river will peak, and authorities have told anyone at risk to get out of their homes now. James Kelly reports from Brisbane.
From the air, the Brisbane River could be seen spreading its tentacles into the heart of the city. Throughout the day it rose more than a metre, swamping everything in its path. The inner city beach at South Bank is already filling up with brown water. The main Riverside Expressway is going under. The city was shut, workers were told to stay home, and power was cut as a safety measure.
We expect the central business district of our capital city to be looking and feeling a lot like a ghost town.
Riverside restaurants were inundated and the city's floating boardwalk is being dismantled. Engineers say large parts of it would be a danger if they floated away.
I'm feeling a sense of horror and awe about the power of the river.
Boats and pontoons that had been ripped from their moorings floated down the river.
I seen a pontoon go past my house last night. It must have been 30 feet long.
Many were left languishing on bridge pylons. All the city's ferry services were cancelled. The council says all the terminals have been destroyed and could be out of action for months. What do you think of this, mate?
Not very good.
Campbell Newman says he's prepared for the worst.
It will go to 5.5 metres around 4 a.m. tomorrow. 19,700 residential properties would see flooding.
So too 3,500 businesses. Hundreds of people will bed down for the night at the RNA showgrounds.
We just got evacuated from the Yamba hostel.
I was panicking when I was at the Yamba hostel because we're living there at the moment and very scary.
It's just one of 5 evacuation centres set up across the city. Alan Johnson's thankful but not exactly happy.
It's nothing like home.
It promises to be a long night ahead, especially now thousands of other residents in low-lying suburbs have been told to leave their homes too. James Kelly, ABC News, Brisbane.
The Premier, Anna Bligh, joins me now. Premier, a slight reprieve tonight. The Brisbane River's not expected to get as high as first predicted. What's the forecast now?
Yes, as you say, a slight reprieve. We are looking at levels around 5.2, 5.3 metres as opposed to the 5.5. But people shouldn't take too much comfort from that. This is still a very significant event.